this one.
Here we go. We're going right into the loser's side. HoneyBee versus BlindDucky. Hyenas. Flash Godlord himself going at it. A nice little stat on the night. Every single match on the winner's side have gone to Game 5. These players, very evenly matched. We've gotten some great highlights for you guys for tonight.
Yeah, you're going to need like a top 50, I think. But yeah, we win really quickly into this game. Also, yeah, kudos to the players. They look like they're joining pretty well today.
Yeah, they're with the program, and they have been doing a fantastic job. Shouts to you guys. Also, shouts to everyone watching from home right now. We love you guys.
Oh, we're starting to see the legendary zoning flash. Okay, stops his zoning. Now he's going in again. Now, actually, if Harley can get in this left side corner, this drone interactable is insane. Nothing short of insane. I would actually try to make some attempts to end this round outside, or sorry, inside the corner, which is a pretty unique thing. Especially, you never really ever hear, oh yeah, I want to be in this corner against Flash, right? But that might be the corner you would want. And hey, that's exactly what Duck is getting.
And here comes the drones, and look at, oh, this is just going to be disgusting. Every zoning tool in the game right now can come into play. But, ooh, very good. Crushing under, with that one too. And now he's going to get some grown man damage. 350, meterless for this man. But she can hit really similar in the corner as well, meterless.
Oh yeah, she can. She has, Harley actually, people don't talk about it very much, but Harley has some of the strongest meterless damage in the entire game. She almost never needs meter for a conversion. Oh, he stopped just in time to block that hyena. That was extremely good timing.
Oh no, and walking right into a trip guard, it looked like that. Stand 1-2.
Definitely not how the Speed Force works.
And Ad Solo definitely calling out it there in the chat. He does have a lot of matchup knowledge by playing his brother Bio, who's a Harley side main, even going back to the first game. Great down two. And now, Super is willing to kill territory, but he's going to swag it out. He could have just hit confirmed to the Super there, but instead got a little swaggy. HoneyBee taking game number 1.
And did you see that bait that closed out that game? That was beautiful. He dashed up into him with running man stance, and then did jump back 2. And the only thing you would be baiting with jump back 2 would be wake up tantrum stance.
Exactly.
So that was 100% the perfect read to close that.
Approaching
And, that's what you need.
Crazy Fingers, shout out for registering for the next week of For the Gods. One of the guys that's been here with us since the beginning. Crazy Fingers has been a monster, always making it on stream from time to time. Did really well in week number 1 on stream with his dark side. Still waiting on that Swamp Thing, buddy.
Yeah, one day. I'm actually really sad I didn't get to commentate any of his matches on Saturday. I was looking forward to that. Still never been able to commentate any of them, but we had a bunch of good matches, and we still got a bunch of good matches.
That wake up with a tantrum, going out, going in to come right back out. There's the balls of Atlantis coming into play. Those things are great for both power and gadget characters, or the moving character, I should say, because it gives them great mobility across the screen. They can double bounce off them. You see Samish go from full screen to in 0.5 seconds. And those power characters can throw them. They're incredibly annoying. They hit everywhere. They bounce along the screen.
Yeah, and it's an especially kind of volatile map for a gadget-on-gadget match, because none of the interactables on the right side of the stage disappear at all unless you're a power character. So literally all 3 of these jump interactables are just infinite time uses. It's there can be some crazy flying around. It looks like everybody's Brainiac.
Need a timeout?
About as much as you need caffeine.
I think she is looking for the timeout. As a zoner, I think she does.
We keep up the zoning. That is something that's very annoying for Flash this matchup. I believe that the Commander Brothers actually think this matchup's even. The last time I heard them talk about it.
Watch this.
I'm not 100% on that.
I don't think I've ever really heard a lot of matchup opinions on Flash. I mean, he's still so rare. We've got a few flashes. I mean, just not that many still. Even after, I expect to see so many more after the second place placing from HoneyBee at Evo. But I mean, I can literally only think of maybe 3.
Oh, a great mid-screen conversion to EX play, Doctor. Oh, and the active frames weren't enough.
Oh, this, I don't think it's enough to kill, but it's one mixed boy. He drops it. Oh, what an unfortunate
How
drop.
did that not actually hit her hitbox?
The great mystery of our time, as a wise man once said, female hitboxes. What else can you say?
This man finished his string and then bitch slapped nothing but air.
Harley Quinn, the Flash.
I don't. Great mysteries of our time.
Fighters approaching
Of our time.
borders of
That was huge. That was like the biggest drop you could have, because that would have put
given
Ducky
them
into
huge
like a
plus
one
rate,
mix-up
mix-up
situation.
potential, and
Yeah.
in the corner, Flash can get some really good damage immediately, as we've seen. Oh, what a down 2 read from Ducky! Reading that HoneyBee was going to get aggressive, and then that preemptive down 2. We've seen him preemptively down 2 a lot so far in this top 8.
Ooh, this should be a huge combo. This, I mean, I don't even know how much this is going to hit, but let's actually see which mix-up he does off of it.
Oh my gosh, he went for some damage! Oh my lord, almost 700!
He went for full damage. He didn't even go for a mix-up. He's like, you know what?
680.
I'm
You
getting
can
max.
calm down,
I'm
sir.
taking max. And that round ending up pretty great in his favor, too, but just because he does manage to stay out of the
The
corner.
Flash was secretly Black Adam this entire time?
Oh, I think he was a little bit more than Black Adam. I mean, that was only a 2-bar combo.
Oh, and I like that from HoneyBee, just do those headbutts, because any damage before that bar of health is gone is great. There's nothing to lose.
All these weird trades, so many running man stance trades.
We've seen those running man stances into the charge up and then the overhead slam. We've seen him do that so many times tonight. That might be something new that he's incorporating into his game plan.
You're gonna play nice.
Not today.
We've seen him do it in neutral a lot, and we've seen him do cross up in the corner, and the overhead's gonna catch, and anything on block. HoneyBee taking game number 3 here.
Very, very nice. I mean, honestly, Dougie played really solid, but just the fact that he got opened up that single time for 700 damage was enough to just shift the entire thing in HoneyBee's favor. I mean, that's the damage. I mean, you know, it's even more impressive than we think, because we're all used to seeing this huge damage from like Black Adam and from Aquaman, but when you look at it now, nobody has this kind of damage except for Flash, and except for Flash in that exact situation. So this is, yeah, that was even more than it even felt like.
Begin.
HoneyBee trying to close this out. Ducky, he has been playing incredibly well. It's some, you know, it can be difficult when in a flash's notice, 700 of your health just disappears and you're wondering what just happened.
Disappears in a flash.
The winner of this is going to go on to play OMG X Beat On.
Wow, we could see. Okay, I mean, I'm trying to remain completely unbiased here, but I do think it would be extremely fun to see a HoneyBee beat on match. That would be the trifecta of tonight, and he's working on making that happen. Ducky, of course, would also be interesting to see, because that will be a really, really interesting zoning interaction between those two characters. I don't think I've ever seen Fade against Harley.
I think that I've seen them play before, and BlindDucky goes immediately to Deadshot, who I think every Fade player I know has said loses to Deadshot.
Yeah, I definitely hear that opinion quite a bit, so that could be what we end up seeing. I wouldn't be surprised.
Dead even, 1 health bar each. And I think that trade was actually in HoneyBee's favor. That headbutt doing a little more damage than I previously thought. A down 1-2. Into the lightning kicks. Straight into the corner, which would be the mix. And that down 1-2 reached! Are you kidding me?
That
Me restrained.
he stretched out his toes right there. That man, I don't even know. That was you know what? I think you know exactly why that is. Because of the power of the Speed Force.
Exactly, the power of the Speed Force, that's why. He went back in time, or forward in time, moved himself a little bit forward, and just put himself a little closer to Harley's hitbox to the down 1-2, just because HoneyBee 360 damage away from advancing on the loser's side in the loser's finals.
Oh, but this should be pretty good damage. I don't think I've ever seen HoneyBee wake up. Oh, that is enough.
What is going on? Are you trying to... Okay, HoneyBee's able to take it, but he has tried something like that before, and it has cost him. So luckily, he didn't throw it away, trying to go for some swag. I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe he thought that was